by we, I mean me and you, because I solo travelled here all by myself. The airport was amazing, both sides from Bristol to Lisbon. They wheeled me through in a wheelchair and looked after my luggage the whole way through, so I'm very, very lucky because I was a bit anxious about travelling alone. But I made it. I'm here in Lisbon for the TREAT-NMD Conference. So it's Tuesday night now and the conference is tomorrow and Thursday, and then I'm here until Friday. So I thought I'd take you guys along with me. This is going to be a short intro because it's 11 p.m. right now. So I turned up at the hotel, checked in, and went straight out for a networking dinner. So that was lovely. Got to eat some incredible food and meet some incredible people already. Some people there I already knew, so I'm here with Cure LGMD2I with Kelly Brazo. And yeah, it was just a great night of settling in and getting to know some people already, but safe to say I'm absolutely exhausted now and I'm fueled up. I've had my food, it was delicious, and I'm ready for a fat sleep. So before I start rambling any further, I think I'm just gonna show you the hotel room very quickly, then I'm gonna go to sleep. So here we have our bed, our classic little corner seat. We've got a cute little desk here. We've got what is behind here is a TV, but it also is a mirror, which I love, so I can do my outfit checks. And then we've got our extra little bits through here. I'm struggling to find plugs for my chargers, because what do you mean there's only just one USB thing? Where do I charge my phone, guys? I'll have to figure that out. I have to charge my camera and everything as well. And then this is the front door. And then we've got the bathroom, so the toilet's through here. And we've got our little setup all ready to go for tomorrow. Had to quickly throw on some makeup tonight when I arrived, but hopefully we'll have a bit more time to get ready properly tomorrow, because tomorrow's going to be a pretty full-on day with everything, with a lot of talks, a lot of meeting new people, and a lot of filming some content. So it's going to be a good trip, so stay tuned and I will speak to you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. I'm feeling a lot better. I thought I would really struggle after not maybe sleeping that much, because I did really struggle to sleep and I woke up a lot, but I think I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm ready to go. I may be running a bit behind schedule, but in our words of Julie Andrews, a queen is never late. Everyone else is simply early. So I'm just gonna do some final touches. I really don't know what to expect today, because obviously this is my first TREAT-NMD conference. The agenda looks pretty packed. It's all on this app called Hoover, and it's like a conference app. So there's a lot going on today. Oh, struggling to lift my legs this morning. If I make it now, breakfast and then straight into the talks. So I'm taking everything with me, my camera kit, my mics, just in case. And I'm hoping to just be able to meet some really cool people. I mean, most of the people here are people working in the medical field, so they're either doctors or researchers or patient advocates. So a lot of really exciting things. I've got my own little lanyard. That's me with Cure LGMD2I, so I'll obviously show you the stand. My hair thankfully is still intact. I just curled it before coming to save having to style it here. And I've got my blazer. There we go. Do I look like a conference queen yet? Right, let's go. Right here we've got the Place of Dreams, the Cure LGMD2I stall, and this is where we're setting up camp. So we've got my little unbalance cards, of course, Cure cards, we've got some goodies, and we've obviously got a poster for our Denmark conference that's coming up. So exciting. I've also, of course, grabbed a little coffee, put my D-ribos in it, and apparently gluten-free breakfast is coming just for me, so Cheers. This is gonna be strong. This is gonna get me working today. Oh yes, look at this. All gluten-free. I've written a little note next to it. Sorry. So that no one steals it or cross-contaminates it with that gluten and that gluten, but how cute.
Shown on the right. So it is when they're so few patients, it takes a long time to recruit patients to these trials. And so that means that the length of time to develop these is prolonged. And
the burdens and the impediments that we have are making sure that both.
Okay, hello, I'm checking in. It's now gone 12 o'clock, gone midday, and I've just interviewed Dr. Sharon Hesterly, the President and CEO of Muscular Dystrophy Association in the US. So that was really exciting, so I'll be busy editing that and trying to get that out as soon as possible. I've also just updated the little imbalanced stall that I have here with the Cure LGMD2I setup. So yeah, it's going well. I didn't think the talks would apply to me as a patient because it's a very medical-led conference, but I'm actually learning a lot, and it's really nice to see the other side. You know, we as patients have hope for a treatment, so it's nice to have a bit of insider information and to see the work that's going on within these medical teams. So yeah, very cool, very exciting. I've got my little phone tripod here to film some content, and I'm gonna go off to find some lunch now, so I'll catch up with you later.
As vendors, and it's important to be able to identify certain vendors that are going to have like-minded business plans and that humility of understanding that the patient comes first.
Guys, I thought I liked my outfit today until I grabbed my walking stick and realised that I look like one of the three blind mice from Shrek. Like this with the sunglasses. I'm sorry, this is I'm literally the three blind mice. I like my outfit today. You know what? Now I love it even more because the three blind mice are cool, okay? Anyway, I'm checking in a lot later because as it turns out, it's been a pretty tiring day. I've met some really cool people, had some interviews with different people, and just sat down and had these deep conversations and, you know, just learnt from so many different, people working in the medical field and fighting and advocating for change, which is just incredible. So I needed a fat nap. I took a nap right here in my makeup and outfit, and now I feel so much better. And I was gonna have a coffee, but now it's 5 p.m. So I don't know if that's, you know what? I don't know. Maybe I'll have an espresso martini with dinner. We'll see. What time is it now? Yeah, it's 5:10. I don't think there's much left of the conference today, to be honest. Okay, they're on the last two sessions now, so I'm gonna head down and hopefully my energy will recuperate, but you did not want to hear from me from the past 2 hours. I just was out of service, just did some editing and lying down and did nothing, just lay in the dark for a while, and I didn't think I needed that until I actually lay down, and it was incredible. So we're back. The weather is terrible. Let me show you the view actually. This is the view we're working with. It's really nice, and if it wasn't so cloudy you could see some incredible buildings up that hill there, but it is absolutely pouring it down, and if there's any pedestrians, they are carrying umbrellas. I'm seeing the rain, it's going sideways, so I know it's really rainy. But yeah, I'm not stepping foot outside today. Tonight's dinner will be inside, so that's good.
Pineapple next to it? Well, his lid was already out. I almost spilled this. That live here, and when we separated ways, they directed me toward the shopping district, and I walked by this tiny...
Good morning! Oh, I'm definitely tired today. Wow. I didn't bother waking up as early as I did yesterday because we ended up having a pretty late night last night. I wasn't in bed until about 1 a.m. and it was so good. It was just so nice to chill, have some lovely food. The gluten-free food was amazing. So we had a sit-down meal for the TREAT-NMD Conference, and yeah, it was great. There was a dance floor. I didn't really participate in the dance floor that much, but we went back up, some of us went back up to the rooftop bar afterwards. I say rooftop bar, it was obviously not outside because it's been raining the whole time. But today, I mean, it's cloudy, but the sun is peeking through and it's looking really nice. So I'm hoping to venture out at some point today. We'll see. Can't make any promises. Also, I realised that I left my umbrella in the Uber from the other night when I went out for that meal. So I don't have anything waterproof. I don't have an umbrella, I don't have a waterproof jacket, and I may need to borrow an umbrella from the hotel because I'm not going to risk going out and getting rained on because this hair's been lasting very good. So we've got the last day of the conference today. Kelly Brazo from Cure LGMD2I has flown home this morning, so it's just me, but I've made some friends. I know a lot of people here, so it's going to be good. I'm going to be going with the flow today. I think yesterday there was a bit more of an agenda. I had things I needed to do. Today I just need to edit some content and get it out, but other than that, I'm pretty free. So I need some breakfast. I missed out on the hotel breakfast yesterday, so I really want some hotel breakfast. I might call room service and see what they offer, but I kind of don't mind the idea of going down to the big breakfast room because I didn't get to do that yesterday. I turned up right when the conference started yesterday and they only had some pastries and I had to ask for gluten-free. And to be fair to them, they brought out some nice gluten-free things, but I don't know, I think I'm fancying like a proper breakfast now. This is today's view, so it's dry at the moment. Can you see those houses better? I don't know, maybe, can I open this? Ah! Breath of fresh air. Can you see those houses back there? Can you see? They're pretty cool. Okay, weirdly but very nicely, the sun is still out. I've decided to do my makeup. I had a look at, whoa, the sun is actually crazy. I had a look at the room service menu and they just had like eggs and I need more than that. So we're gonna head down to breakfast. It's 10 o'clock now. So I've definitely had a chill morning. This is my outfit, still corporate, still loving it, half up, half down today, oh my goodness. Yeah, we're ready to go. I had left my phone to charge in the other room whilst I was doing my makeup, so I was having a bit of like an existential crisis, but also just reflecting on how far I've come and like if you had told little me that not only would she be diagnosed with an incurable rare disease, but also she would accept it and also get amazing opportunities from it. That's crazy. So it's because of my diagnosis, it's because I decided to speak up about it, it's because I decided to share my experiences with it that I'm here, which is kind of crazy. So cheers to that. I mean, I wish I had a drink, but we'll be cheersing later.
Syrup is like a
Okay guys, change of plans. I'm going out because look how sunny it is. Ah! I'm sorry, I just can't resist this anymore. It looks amazing. So I've recruited some people. We're gonna go out for a walk and we're gonna see what we can find. Apparently the walk down to the coast, like down to the main kind of centre, is downhill. So I'm gonna take my walking stick, and then once we have enough, we'll just get an Uber back uphill. So I don't need to walk uphill. So it's gonna be good, and I'm gonna take you with me. Very exciting. I'm here with Jan from Bridge Bio. Hi! We're out enjoying the sun because it was supposed to rain all week. And we're so lucky. So we've taken a little sit down. I've got my trusty walking stick, and yeah, we're just enjoying it. I can do that.
Yeah. Have to try these. There's quite a building there. See all the hands hanging here?
We made it to the sea. We made it. A couple of Ubers and a lot of walking later, we arrived at the sea. Now I think it's time to go back to the hotel because we're shattered. Oh, guys, what a day! What a day! I've spent like a good few hours in Lisbon today, and I was not expecting that, so I'm really glad I did that. Walked so much. Walked like a couple miles, but this was in between lots of rests and navigating cobbly streets, and every time we saw that something was going uphill, we took an Uber. And Jan was great. I held on to her basically the whole time just in case I fell, and if I got tired she would stop and sit with me, so it was really nice. And the weather was just beautiful, like couldn't ask for better weather, because the sun would like peek in and out of the clouds, which was really nice and warm, but it wasn't out the whole time. It was just dry. That's all we needed. And the ground was dry under my feet, which was really good because it's been really slippery when it's been raining. And the rain is gonna hit pretty heavy tonight apparently. So I'm fine with that. Like, I'm so glad that I managed to get out of here and explore some of Lisbon. And now I feel like if I don't do that tomorrow, I'm okay with that. So we did the Time Out Market, which was like hugely recommended, very high on the list, like very popular. We went for food in one of the little squares, and we had a lot of entertainment, a lot of like different street entertainment the whole time. Yeah, we just wandered around a lot of different shops and streets and just took it all in. It was really lovely. Yeah, so can't complain. Now I'm a little bit tired, so I've just been sat here kind of decompressing, putting my feet up a little bit, like my feet are killing me. I don't have time to nap today because I need to edit the video I did with Sharon from MDA yesterday to put that out as soon as possible, and then I need to change and go to the last couple sessions of the day before I head out for food tonight. So just gonna do this very quickly, and yeah, I'm getting tired. I know tonight is going to be a tiring one, but I don't mind that because I've done a lot today, so I'm very happy with myself. I'm glad that you can't see this bit right here. I've crossed my legs. I've unbuttoned my trousers because I'm still full from that lunch. I sold my old phone on eBay whilst I was out, and I was so excited because there was like a bidding war going on, and I was like watching it the last 10 minutes, and I sold it for like £154, which is really good because it was an iPhone 13, and then the buyer just cancelled the order. I thought that was it. I think they must have bought another one, and I'm really annoyed because now it's gone back up on eBay for the next week. So I need to wait another week to see if anyone outbids each other and buys it again. So, oh well. I'm so tired. I've had 2 coffees. I don't feel like I should have another one because it's almost 5 p.m. now. I had a lovely breakfast this morning with a Canadian-French couple, one of which I already knew because I met her at the Orlando conference last July. And it was so nice to catch up. It was nice to just, because the place was really quiet, nice to just have a long conversation without, I think the thing with conferences is you get stuck into a conversation and then other people come and then you're like, oh, I need to talk to this person, and it's very kind of frazzling. But yeah, it's been nice to just hang out with people individually and get to know them a bit more. And obviously I've spent most of the day today with Jan, and that's been really fun. So it's been a really, really nice day, and I'm hoping that I have enough energy to last the rest of the day. We'll see.
Again, like early steps that are unclear. It's very, the families don't understand.
Okay, this is like the worst angle ever, but little change of clothing, change of outfit. This is what we're dealing with. Tonight's outfit is looking pretty cute. I have to get rid of these weird little things, but we are going fancy for tonight's dinner. I'm going out for some seafood, and I'm not going to take you along with me this time just because I want to be able to enjoy the dinner. This is so annoying. And be able to just network and just switch off for a little bit. I'm absolutely shattered, but we'll see how long we'll last, and I'll come back to you later with an update. Oh, guys, it's the last day, and we need to check out in half an hour, so I have had quite a busy morning. I was so tired this morning, guys. Like, I'm ready. I think I'm ready to go home, but it's going to be a busy day. I spent the morning with a couple more of the people who were at the conference, had a lovely breakfast, and the view was incredible, but then during the breakfast it started pouring it down with rain. Like, absolutely terrible. So I don't mind that I'm not... Ooh. Okay, my jacket just fell. I don't mind that I'm not doing anything today. I think I'm just gonna check out and then go to the hotel spa and chill by the pool, do some reading, do some relaxing, and maybe have some food at the hotel before I have to go to the airport. My flight, I think it was at like 10 to 6, and now it's already been moved to like 10 past 6. So I fear because of this weather, it's just gonna get worse and maybe more delayed, but we'll see. But for now, I think I'm just out of energy. I have taken my D-ribos, but I think I just need to chill before I need to go back, because after I land, I'm gonna have to drive back home, and that's gonna be about an hour, and it's gonna be really late by the time I do that. So I think it's important that I chill for now, but I need to pack up. We were very kindly given these little goodie bags, and what did it come with? It came with, can you see this? This little case. I wonder what's in it. A mini toothbrush and toothpaste. A TREAT-NMD toothbrush and toothpaste. Are you kidding? That's so cute. I think I got a little notebook as well, and oh my goodness, a little TREAT-NMD lip balm. And it smells good too. So there we go. Got my goodies. I got my tote bag. It also came with this cute little notebook and pen. So I'm gonna have to pack all of these up. Pack up all my unbalanced business cards and goodies and cue cards and stickers. I bought one thing yesterday, and it was a magnet to take home and put on my fridge, and something to remember this trip by, because it's been such a good trip. And yeah, I'm so grateful. Like I said, you know, I need to stop and remind myself how far I've come in, you know, getting diagnosed with this condition. It's a progressive disease, and I've turned it into something really positive, and being able to connect with so much of the community has been such an eye-opener, and I'm just so grateful for all the opportunities that have come with doing this podcast and just being open about my disability and being able to, you know, share experiences with other people and share stories with other people. So I've enjoyed this trip so much. I've enjoyed connecting and networking and learning so much from medical professionals, and yeah, it's just been an absolute dream. And I've got to see Lisbon in the meantime, which I never was able to do, which I've never done before. So I'm gonna take my magnet and I'm gonna remember this trip, and I can't wait to put this vlog out. But anyway, let's get packing. And just like that, we're back home. I can't believe it. It's been an absolute whirlwind. I ended up coming home, I think I was home by about 11:30 p.m. So I don't think the flight ended up getting as late as it was at one point. I think at one point it was scheduled to leave at like 8 p.m. But we left at like 7, maybe 7:30 in the end. So it wasn't too bad. The flight was actually quicker on the way back. It was like just over 2 hours. So I drove back, and I was a bit flustered because it was so cold when I got back to Bristol, and so windy. And anyone who knows me knows I hate the wind. Like, I just cannot function in the wind. And I had my suitcase and everything with me, so I used up a lot of energy trying to get back to the car. And then when I did get back to the car, like, oh, I don't know, I was just absolutely freezing and not in a very good mood. So I was so glad to come back and to get back to my warm bed and my electric blanket and get all warm again. So today is now the Saturday. It's actually Valentine's Day today, so happy Valentine's Day if you celebrate it, even though this is going to be out way after Valentine's Day, so oh well. So today I'm just going to spend, actually this morning I did an interview for my podcast, so like straight back on it, had a little bit of a lie-in and then had to get to work. So I'm going to spend the rest of the day unpacking, editing this content and lots of other content that I have to do, because obviously I spent the last week without my laptop, so I've got a lot of catching up to do. But hopefully by tonight and by like the middle of this afternoon I would have gotten a lot of things done, and then I can just chill tonight. So don't worry, I am going to be chilling, I am going to be relaxing and just doing nothing, because I think I deserve that. But that trip to Lisbon was absolutely incredible, and I'm just so grateful for the opportunity to go and to not only represent the patient community but also network and meet and learn from so many amazing people in the medical field and in the patient advocacy field. So I've really enjoyed this trip. I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you so much for watching all the way through and joining me on this crazy journey. Solo traveling can be really scary, and I think I've just proven that it is possible and it's okay to ask for help. I needed help from so many people in different airports, especially when I was by myself. You know, I got wheelchair assistance in both airports. I had people carry my suitcase. Like, if you ask, help is always around, and it's really made my trip worth it, and it's made it possible. So that's my message. That's like how it was possible for me to even go. I don't think I could have done this completely alone. So solo traveling doesn't mean that you have to do it completely by yourself. You can ask for help. So that's my one takeaway from this trip, and I'm just looking forward to the next trip now. You know, I've got a couple of trips coming up that I want to take you to, but for now I'm just going to settle back into a routine, do some more podcasting. If you haven't checked out my podcast, it's called Unbalanced, and you can subscribe to this channel to get all the latest on the episodes that are coming out, so don't forget to check them out. Like this video if you enjoyed it, because that really shows some support that I really appreciate, and I will speak to you guys very, very soon. Until then, bye!